Hello everyone! Yes, the people have spoken. You folks voted, and the fan-made remake of Quest for Glory 2 is the winner by quite a large margin. I think the VJ remake of Quest for Glory 1 only got a few votes. I think it got less than half a dozen votes. So, yeah, Quest for Glory 2 is the winner by a huge margin. So, here it is. This is indeed the fan-made remake of Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. This is the little window that pops up when you first run the game, and you can actually move it around, which is kind of cool. You get just a few options. Of course, this is to play the game. This is the settings menu. This is where you can control the resolution and things like that. The game natively runs in 320 by 200 resolution, so kudos to AGD for retaining the original resolution of the game, because that was the resolution that the original Quest for Glory 2 ran in. I'm going to be playing this game in a window. You probably won't be able to tell that most of the time, but I'll be running it in a window at double resolution, 640 by 400. Which is kind of cool that Adventure Game Studio lets you actually do that. You can actually use double and triple resolution filters to make the game appear larger on your screen if you're playing in a window, which I will be doing because I'm using Cam Studio to record this. This is the manual that they made for the game. Obviously, this is the I think this is the original Famous Adventure Correspondence School booklet that came with the original game, and there is a Readme file. Speaking of Readme files, this is version 2.0 of the game. This is actually a very good time for me to be playing this game, because just last month, in January of 2011, they released an update to this game, which includes some patches and things like that. They didn't radically change it, but there are around, I think, about 50 things all total that they fixed or added or modified about the game. So it's nice to know that they're still working on it and still kind of improving it as time goes by. Obviously, this is to quit, and then if you click on the blue logo at the bottom here, that will take you to the AGD Interactive website. I'm not going to show up any of those. I'll just go ahead and start playing the game. And let me fix this window. There we go. Disclaimer: Quest for Glory is copyrighted by Sierra, etc., etc. I think Sierra doesn't exist anymore. I think they were bought out, and I think currently their current parent company, if I remember right, is Activision Blizzard. But basically, this boils down to the game. The original Quest for Glory is obviously copyrighted by Sierra. This is a fan-made remake made by AGD Interactive, etc. Pretty cool little intro there. That wasn't obviously in the original Quest for Glory 2, but I'll forgive them for doing a company intro like that. Or not even a company, because they're not really a company, but a group or whatever. So right away you can tell by looking at this screen, they've gone to great lengths to preserve the original look of this same screen from the original game. Other than the fact that obviously the graphics are now in 256 colors, the layout is exactly the same. And you may remember from the original game, you can right-click on these things to get little pop-up descriptions of them. In this version, you left-click on them, and you can get, that's an old-fashioned word processor. Coco the Clown lived here many years ago. This belongs to Nimble Jack. This is your Trial by Fire, not too small. And yes, here's that same joke about scrolling techniques. So you can see they've done a lot of things. This remake of the game has a sort of a split personality. On the one hand, they've done a lot of things to really very carefully retain the original look and feel of the original game. But at the same time, they've also they've changed a lot of things as well. And likewise, in my Let's Play of this game, I'm going to be focusing, I think, a little bit on some of the things that they've changed. Simply because, I've already done a Let's Play of the original Quest for Glory 2. I did a Let's Play of it a couple of years ago, and it's still online. So, I've already done that, and it would probably make more sense for me to focus on the things that are new in this remake. I'm still going to be playing the game straight. Like, I'm not going to rush through it. I'm not going to just click, 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 go, go, go. But I'll probably try to highlight more the things that are new about the remake, and not so much the things that have been retained. Which I know is a little bit ironic, because I was one of the people who was complaining about how much has changed in this remake, but I figure if you want to see the original game, you'll just watch the Let's Play of the original game, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the introduction and see what's in store for us, and I'll try not to talk too much over the introduction. Oh look, it's an ogre. Oh, actually I think that's a huge brown rock. Okay. Is that an ogre? No, I think you're a genie. Oh well.
You're not gonna regret this, boss. Guaranteed the best in town, or you no get your money back. How's about a nice... Wait, what is that up there?
Thumb.
No, that costume just will not do. Now you look like a hero, Shapir style.
Hey, look at me, I'm so cool, I'm like an Arabian Elvis with my styling threads.
Okay, so that was the introduction, and even there you can see there is an interesting mix of the old and the new. They credited, some of the credits were giving credit to the original people who designed the original game. Like you might have noticed, they credited Mark Seibert and I believe it was Chris Brayman with the music, but then they also credited the people who obviously did the new work in the remake. So yeah, we're kind of revisiting old territory and covering new ground at the same time. So I'm not going to start a new hero. I still have my character files from the original games. In fact, I'm probably going to post a link. I still occasionally get asked for my characters from the earlier Quest for Glory games. I'll probably go ahead and put links to those in the description to this video so people can download them if they want. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to go ahead and start a new character, partly because, remember, this is the only Quest for Glory game in the series. Quest for Glory 2 is the only Quest for Glory game that runs on a finite cycle. This game gives you 30 days and that's it. Other games, you can go on for as long as you want. There's no end unless you end the game, but there you can take as many days as you want. So everything here you have to do within 30 days, 30 game days, so I don't want to waste too much time. So I'll go ahead and import a hero. One minor carp, it's not really a big deal, but in the original games, I believe you could browse around. There would be a button here that you can use to change the directory and look at a different directory on the disk if, to find where the saved character files are. In this version of the game, the file has to be in the game's main folder, so you have to actually copy the file into that folder and then it'll show up here in this list. So here's my hero saved character file from the original Heroes Quest 1. Still, I'll go ahead and import that. And yeah, you can change your character type. I'll go ahead and leave him as a fighter. Welcome to Trial by Fire, thank you. Alright, so here's our character. These abilities and skills look pretty much the same. We have 25 points available to allocate. Even though it's kind of stupid, I'll probably... You know what I'm going to do? I wouldn't do this if I was playing the game for real, I don't think, but for purposes of this Let's Play, I'm going to apply it all to Stealth, because Stealth is my lowest stat. And I seem to recall when I played the original Quest for Glory 2, I had problems when I was doing the thief portions of the game, because my Stealth was too low and I kept bumbling around and waking everybody up. So I'm going to go ahead and, since that's by far my lowest skill. I'll crank that up with those additional 25 points to make it a little bit easier for me when I get to those portions of the game. Because I am going to try to do them. I'm going to try to show off everything in this game. I mean, all these other stats obviously are useful. I mean, if you're a fighter, what you're supposed to do is add, strength, maybe weapon use, some other stuff. But hey, I'll go ahead and, like I said, you probably wouldn't do this if you're playing it for real. But for purposes of this Let's Play, because I'm going to try and show everything off, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm already at 10 minutes and I haven't even started the game, so let's go ahead and start. And oh no, there's still more to attend to. Quest for Glory 2 offers multiple conversation and alleyway systems to the player. Please select your preferences before starting. Okay, dialogue interface. You can choose the point-and-click interface, or the text parser interface, or the combo. I'll go ahead and go with the combo. This supposedly combines the best of both interfaces. Basically, the combo system allows you to, the parser system allows you to type what you want to ask characters about. Now, unfortunately, this isn't a full text parser. You can't type text commands to your character, but you can type in what you want to ask other characters about. I'll go into the combo because it kind of does give you the best of both of these. I'd appreciate a real text parser in the game, but there isn't one, so combo is definitely the obvious choice. Alleyway Layout. A lot of people didn't like the convoluted street system of the original Shapir in Quest for Glory 2. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on Classic, which is the original system, just because I believe Simplified actually cuts out some things from the game. The Simplified layout really is very simplified. Like, it really removes most of the complexity from the Shapir street layout. The problem then is that I think it eliminates some of the things which are optional, like which you don't have to do. Basically, this only includes things that you would have to do in the game, and I think it actually eliminates some of the streets where you can find Easter eggs and little side quests and things like that. So, again, I'm going to try and show off everything, so I'll leave this at Classic. So, combo dialogue interface, Classic layout from the original game. Let's start the game. Alright, now we can finally start the game.
Is it not amazing how quickly we have set up this inn? The Kata's Tale is already the center of Shapir's entertainment. Where else can you watch Shima dance? You know you will always have a place to stay and fine food to eat in Shapir. Shamin, Shima, and I cannot thank you enough for helping us recover our stolen treasure. It is good to be back home, even though I have had troubling news. My old friend Aris al-Din, the Emir of Rasir, is missing. He was a good man, but not as wise as I. Ah, but you have not even seen our beautiful Shapir, and already I speak of problems. You need to go out, explore, and discover why this is indeed a land of enchantment.
Okay. Phew. Alright, we started the game. Let's go ahead and save as started game, because, that's unthinkable progress. I mean, not everyone can do that, right? Not everyone can start the game. And since I'm already way past 10 minutes, I could go on a little bit longer, but I'm going to go ahead and just cut the video short now. Cut it short here for now, and maybe the next videos will be a little bit longer than this. But again, I'll try to stick to the 10 to 15 minute format. So, alright, welcome to Quest for Glory 2, everyone. I hope that we'll have some fun, and I hope you will enjoy following me on our journey through the deserts of Shapir, and later Rasir, of course. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, everyone.